Hello everybody, I am Shepples and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. So this is actually the second time I'm making a take of this because it all went pear-shaped on me. Last time the recording fucked up and just everything went wrong. So what we did in the last part is I went back to GECK because I figured, well, there's only been one place we've been to in GECK, one sort of area, and usually there's more than that. And I was actually right. There's a whole section that I actually missed in GECK, which is not cool, man. Not cool. Now this seems to be lagging on me again. But it seems okay again. I don't know this. I've been having all kinds of trouble when it comes to actually recording for some strange reason. But yeah, there's a whole new area up here, and I explored it all in the first take, and then I realised that the recording just completely stopped on its own about 2 minutes in, and I didn't cop it on until I had it done. But I didn't do too much, so first thing we're going to do is go talk to this dude, because he's got a job for us. There's a couple of jobs that we got to do actually here, so we're going to talk to this guy. Hello there, Percy Cramp here, master merchant in this locality. But you can call me just plain old Percy. Yes, you can. Heck, everybody does. Now what can I do for you? Or what can I do you for? I was wondering what's going on here in town. I gotta be thank ye kindly for fixing up our atomic reactor. That dang fool fetus, 'twere never no darn good. Anyhow, other than that, my friend Woody's done gone missing. Tell me more about that. Well, you see, I had a friend named Woody. That Woody, he can sleep like nobody I ever did see. What's worse, he likes to travel. Really likes to kick the dust, that one does. Okay? Well, that ain't so much a problem round here, that is. But last I heard, Woody was going to take a stroll over to the den. You know where the den is? Yeah, I know where it is. Well, anyhow, like I've been saying, that ain't so much of the problem round GECK, but you see, people in the other parts ain't so used to the way we look. So, can't you put two and two together? I'm worried that Woody might be taking himself a nap in the den. It's a long trip after all, and then they would have buried the poor cuss alive. I need someone to go look for him there. And, well, I miss him. That's why. Percy blinks mostly at you. Mostly at you. Oh, I see. You want to know what's in it for you. This is usually the part where I get more interested. Tell on. Well, I know where I can get a hold of a heck of a lot of pre-war stock of genuine Radex and Radaway. Don't do me no good no how, but I figure that ought to be something to a smoothie like you. You gotta take a job for me or not. I'll pay you off if I know Woody's safe. Yeah, alright, I'll do it. Okay, he's also a merchant, so find Woody yet. I'm getting real worried like. He ain't never been gone so long before. No, not yet, I'm still looking. Hey, do you have anything to barter? Alright, let's see. Now, that wasn't there last time. That's an assault rifle. Okay, well, I don't really have enough for assault rifles yet. But I am going to buy a buttload of ammunition off him. Because he doesn't have as much ammunition as last time. So he doesn't. He had more variety of ammunition last time. God damn it, fucking recording. Yeah, he had more hunter ammo, but still, there's not really much I can do about that now. Is there anything else that I can trade with him? Not really. I'm just gonna have to pay the difference, which is about 1,500. Go on, go on. Accept my offer. God damn it. Alright, 12 more. Right, okay, so then I'm going to give the hunting ammo to Cassidy. Cassidy! And shotgun shells, and I'm going to give the Desert Eagle ammo to Vic. Right, so trade that. I tried giving the cattle prod to Sulik, but he just doesn't like it, and he just still equips his hammer for some reason. I don't really like this whole setup, you should be able to choose which weapon they can use, but no, you can't. And we're actually going to get the cattle prod juiced up now as well in this part, which makes it like really, really powerful. And that's why I wanted to give it to Sulik, but he won't use it, so I ended up just carrying it myself. Anyway, right, up here, where is it? Yeah, it's back here. There's nothing around this side. I do remember that. No, there's a little entrance way up here. It's kinda hidden. Right here. And there's a little hole in the ground. Now, I am going to save often, just in case. As you can see, I was saving along last time on the recording, but just, as I said, I just cut halfway through for some strange fucking reason. And we're going to go down here, because we have a job to do down here. Well, we have a job to get down here, but we'll be doing it probably in the next part. Well, basically, down here we've got kind of these groups of religious ghouls, I suppose you could say. And wait till you see their leader. It's not exactly what you'd be expecting. There's nothing else to find, so there's no point in me exploring around. There is nothing actually here to find. I've explored everywhere. So there's no items hidden around here or anything like that. Not down here. There is a few above in the back houses and that, but that's about it. Right, we need to talk to this guy. Renew, comrade. I am Zomak. Some call me Zomak the Destroyer. What is your business here? I wish to renew. Then you must see him. Him? Where is him? I mean he. He is the granter of enlightenment. It is he that promises renewal to all who follow him. Well, I'm just about due for renewal. Where is he? Well, he's right back. Hey, just who are you anyway? I'm here for my annual renewal. Well, in that case, come on in. He's right in the next room. Don't keep him waiting. Not me. I'll go right in. Goodbye. If you answered that, any of them in any different way, your man would just say, you are not one of us, or something along those lines, and you'd have to go and talk to him again. But, yep, that's their leader. Does he look familiar? Anyway. Musing to himself. So many things pass away. Times are not what they were. I feel that my sole remaining kin has died. Mad though he was, I wish it were not so. I had hoped that I might find some happiness even in dotage to you. Well, enough of my sad musings. It wasn't me that killed him, I swear. Okay. Repairing the reactor was an excellent first step. One more step is needed to ensure the survival of both GECK and Vault City. Why don't you tell me about this last step and I'll think about helping. Well, the reactor is running but not very efficiently. We need to use Vault City's central computer to analyze our reactor's output report. Vault City's central computer. I'm sure that open-minded people like that would be happy to help a giant mutated rat in a city full of ghouls. I think I'll just go and say, how do you propose to make that happen? Well, they will let you if you can show them how much it benefits them. We have an economic report that proves that optimizing the GECK atomic power plant would directly benefit Vault City. I'll let our comrades here in GECK know your mission. That's great, but who in Vault City would even think of reading such a thing? I think that McClure is the only councilman member in Vault City with enough brains to be able to see past his prejudice. He'll make sure that you get what you need. Well, I guess it's worth a shot. Where do I get the disc? You need to go up above to the junkyard. Look for a ghoul named Gordon. He has the economic data disc that you need. You'll have my talisman, so he'll know to give you the disc. What talisman? The Yank is a symbol of life. Once I've given you this talisman, you'll be one of us, and your comrades will be more than likely to help you along the path towards renewal. But be careful who you show it to. I'll take it. Now you're one of us. Soon I will take over the world and all of you will be renewed. Yeah, whatever you say. But right now, don't you have something to do? I sure do. No, I guess I better get going on that atomic power plant thing. Okay, so it doesn't seem to impact me so far. I don't know if it's going to impact me wearing this talisman or not. Whether people are going to be like, "Oh my God, it's you! You worship a giant mutated rat." I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I'm gonna go do it anyway. But first, we're gonna go search around the rest of the junkyard. There's bits and pieces that are lying around, alright, that we can get our hands on, and a few different places to search too. Okay, so we're done here, and I'm gonna save quite often because, as we know only too well, Sulik and the others do have a habit of getting me stuck in buildings just to annoy me. Alright, okay, so there's nothing here. Just like that. Just like that. Now get out of bleeding way, man. Okay, going here. There's a guy in here, but there's not really much to him, if I remember. It does have a shelf here, though. People just don't seem to care whether you search through their belongings or not. They just sort of look at you and that's it. "Hello there, ever notice that each Brahmin has its own personality? Well, if you watch them as long as I have, you sure notice. What do you do here?" "I guard the Brahmin or help Skeeter in his workshop." "Who's Skeeter?" "Well, Skeeter's sort of a mechanic. He'll take apart almost anything that you bring him. Gets most of them back together too, sooner or later. Sometimes things end up working better than they did before." "Where can I find him?" "Well, he's right here. Just open your eyes and look around a bit." Sheesh. Thanks. That's really interesting. Who are you? "Well, my real name's John, but everyone here just calls me Lumpy." "Why Lumpy?" "Well, it's sort of a joke, you see. They usually call people like you and me smoothskins. But I was treated so poorly by other smoothskins down in Vault City that everyone here figured that I must be more lumpy than they are." "Why are you treated poorly in Vault City?" "Well, they said I wasn't human enough for them. I'm sort of radiation resistant, perfect for here. But they didn't like it, treated me like dirt." "Really?" "One day I couldn't take it anymore. I figured that dying out in the wastes was better than living with those assholes in Vice... I keep saying Vice City. Vault City." "How'd you end up here then?" "Well, a caravan from Broken Hills found me and brought me here. I've been here ever since. One thing about the ghouls here is that they care more about what kind of person you are inside. It's like a big family." "Interesting. Let me ask you something else. It's great that you're happy here now." There's nothing really else for him to talk about. Okay, so we'll go in here. This is where our ghoulish friend Gordon is, to get that disc. I'll just take whatever he's got lying around because nobody seems to care. I don't understand that, but still. "I see you have the symbol. Are you here for the information?" "Of course, I wear the symbol proudly and I need the information right away." "Here it is, but don't let the wrong person know that you have it. Give it only to Councilman McClure in Vault City." I had to pause there to make sure I got it right. "Yes, of course. Renew, brother." Right, okay. Now we'll go see Skeeter. And then we're going to be more or less done here for now. We've actually already, he's got about 2 jobs, but we've actually already got what we need for the jobs. Strangely enough. Okay, I'm going to take that. I may use up these books, actually, because I just haven't used them. And it'd make my life a lot easier at times. Nothing there, anything in the lockers. It's brilliant. Nobody gives a shit that you're taking their stuff. It's great. Lockpicks, they're gonna come in handy. And there's nothing there. Right, let's go talk to Skeeter. He's gonna juice up like if you remember, Valerie in Vault City said that she can juice up our cattle prod, but it's like $750. Fuck that. I see you've got got a mighty fine toolkit there. Snap off, ain't it? I'll trade you this for a fuel cell controller for it. Fuel cell controller. I believe we need that for the car back in the den. That's a mighty fine trade. You should be able to just plug that sucker in and get your car working. You know, I could do you another favour by fixing up some of your stuff for free too. Really? For free? Huh? What do I need to do for you? Well, you see, I need a darn 3-step plasma transformer. And the only place I can figure to get one is from the supply room. Why don't you just get one from there yourself? I kinda wore out my welcome there, and it was only a little fire too. Could have happened to just anyone. Anyhow, they won't let me anywhere inside the reactor building now. I need someone else to get my part for me. How do I get it? You've got to get yourself a supply requisition form. Once you have that, just give it to Jeremy in supply room and he'll give you any darn thing you want. You can get supply requisitions from Harold or Fetus. Where are Harold and Fetus? Well, Harold's in the settlement and Fetus is in the reactor control room, but you might have to kind of get the forms on the sly, if you know what I mean. You mean you have to steal the requisition forms, don't you? Well, yeah, I guess so. You might ask them, but I wouldn't put your chances too high there. I'll see what I can find out. Well, we kind of already did that out of me being nosy. So, great, you've got my plasma regulator, thanks. Now I owe you some free work. What do you want me to work on? I'll tell you how much it would have cost, but this one's already paid for. Let's see what you can work on. Sometimes I like to get up close and personal. Anything you can do to improve my melee weapons. You want that melee weapon juiced up? I can supercharge it for free. Sure. Skeeter takes the item and looks it over with a weird gleam in his eye. Well, this is a mite challenging, but I think I can fix up this real nice for you. Just sit tight for a while. Skeeter takes the weapon over to his workbench and locks it in a really big vise. Okay. As you wait, you can see Skeeter's back as he works on your weapon. You don't know exactly what he's doing, but that weird chuckle and all the pounding are making you nervous. More pounding and cackling as you wait some more. You whistle tunelessly and make shadow puppets against the back wall of Skeeter's workshop. There you go. You wake suddenly as Skeeter takes your weapon from the workbench. You can see a number of small shiny metal parts lingering on the bench as Skeeter returns to your weapon to you. That should do it, I reckon. Give it a try. Thanks, Skeeter. I'll go try it out. If they'd let you fix it. Thanks for fixing up our atomic reactor. It sure needed some work. I would have shown them how, but they don't trust me in there anymore. They got that idiot loudmouth Fetus doing all the work now. I was glad to help. Right now I need something though. Have you heard of something called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit? You're looking for a GECK, huh? Well, I don't really know where you might find one of them there things. I know that Vault City probably used to have themselves one. Vault City had one. They sure did. That's how come they're so darn well off. It sure ain't 'cause they know what to do. It's 'cause the GECK done started up their crops and got their town running when they came out of the vault. Who would have an unused one? Well, let me see here now. As I recollect, most vaults were supposed to have themselves a GECK. You might try looking for another vault somewheres. Thanks for the advice. What do you do here? Mostly I sort of tinker with things, take them apart and try putting them all back together, mostly. Make them work better, sometimes. Keeping myself out of trouble, know what I mean? Well, I think I'd better go do something myself. Goodbye! And now we're just gonna raid his workshop. Ah, my bastard! Nothing there. And there's our juiced up prod. And it does a hell of a lot of damage. 20 to 35, not too bad. But as I said, I tried giving it to Sulik, but he prefers the sledge. So I'll just let him hold on to the damn sledge, because he seems to be stuck, nailed, and riveted to it. So sod it. Anyway, So now we've got the part for the car. So, and we have to go back to the den anyway, because we need to try and find this guy Woody. So, we might as well head back there, but I'm going to do that in the next part. Because I'm trying my best to keep it as close to 20 minutes as possible with each part. It's kind of, you know, I kind of got into a bad habit of going overboard, and yeah, sometimes it went on too long. So I'm trying my best to keep within the 20-minute mark, 20-minute, half an hour mark. I don't think these guys have anything very much. There's a book there. He's just a normal ghoul. He hasn't got anything really to say to me. I'll sell these few bits to this guy before we go, and then we're going to head to the den. It's been a while since we've been there. Okay, where did he get that pistol from? I didn't sell him that pistol. Anyway, right, sledge, crowbar, these things, and that's about it. I think I'm holding on to the grenade for now. You never know when that's going to come in handy. Okay, 200 done. And what we're going to do is we're going to use these books now, because they're quite heavy, some of them, and they make me smarter. So, first aid, use. Dean's Electronics, use. I have that one. Big Book of Science, thank you. And I think that's about it. Let's see how smart I am now. Well, my repair is up to 63, science at 34, first aid is 27, doctor is only 5 though. Yeah, I still suck balls at pretty much everything. Okay, let's go. So, I'm going to leave it here for this part, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.